Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited to share today's nail video with you because we're diving into polygel. We're going to do a polygel set using all Nail Reserve products, and they were so kind in sending over this package with a bunch of goodies. And I can't wait to show them all to you. We're going to unbox everything and we're going to create a gorgeous set. Now, whether you're new to polygel or looking to step your game up, your nail game, this video, it's for you. So let's get started. First, let's unbox one of the products they sent me, the green tea cuticle oil. I love a good cuticle oil. It's infused with nourishing oils to soften your cuticles and strengthen your nails, and the scent is absolutely amazing. It's got this tropical green tea vibes going on, which feels like a mini spa treatment for your hands. The formula is pretty silky too, and I can already tell this is going to be a staple in my routine. I'm super excited to show you how it works in a bit, but for now, let's keep unboxing. Next up is the Polygel in the shade Pink Harmony. This light pink with a cold undertone is perfect for a natural, everyday look. And what's great about Polygel is that it combines the best of both worlds. It's lighter than acrylic, it's stronger than a hard gel, but it's still super flexible. And it's ideal for building and shaping your nails. And you can wear it on its own, or you can add a Soak Off gel polish on top. I actually purchased the shade Dusk Drift a little while ago, so I'm excited to have the full set now, and I'll share swatches with you of all the shades that they sent, so stay tuned. Nail Reserves is a vegan, cruelty-free, 21-free brand based out of Los Angeles, California. Lastly, the shade Sorbet is a blushing peach, a nice, beautiful, warm-toned peach. Next, Bubble Pop and Blueberry Whirl Art Gels. Bubble Pop is a vibrant yellow, while Blueberry Whirl is a smooth, bold blue. Now the fine brushes make it so easy to add precise, colorful details to your nail art, which is what we're going to be doing today. Yay! And a gel polish. This is in the shade Playground. It's a pastel white with a purplish hue that's really sweet, but still kind of bold, and it's a glossy finish, and it's perfect for any occasion. I can't wait to share the swatch with you. Lastly, the top coat. It's the perfect finishing touch. It locks in shine and protects your nails, giving you a smooth and ultra glossy finish. Thank you again to Nail Reserve for sending these over. I do have a discount code for you, and all the links, they will be down below. Now, let's get into swatches of everything, and then we'll create our polygel nail set. Swatching the shade Playground, how gorgeous is this color? Nail Reserve gel polishes have such a great formula. They self-level perfectly, and they do exactly what you need them to. This color is just really, really fun, and it's such a pretty shift to it. This Bubble Pop Art Gel, I love how fine the brushes are. Makes it so easy to create precise designs. I'm just doing a quick random design to show you how vibrant and fun the color is. It's definitely a bright pop of color. Let's swatch Blueberry Whirl. And like Bubble Pop, the fine brushes really make it super easy to work with. And I'm just doing a very random little thing to show the color, and it really is such a fun, vibrant blue. Now let's do quick swatches of all three polygels Nail Reserve offers. They come in a super easy to use, somewhat standard polygel squeezy tubes, and the consistency is actually pretty perfect. It's not too thick, and these colors are great to wear alone, use them for French manicure bases, or mix them together. Honestly, you can have so much fun with them. I will be swatching them all on my nails today so that you can see how each tone looks on my skin tone. And I can't wait to share them in action for you in our nail set today. And here are my prepped nails. I've already taken care of my natural nail prep, which you can find in detail in most of my other nail videos. So I skipped sharing that step today to avoid being repetitive. But if you're new, hi! Feel free to check out my other nail videos for the full prepping process. Look at this Dappen dish. It is so beautifully presented. I love nice things. And this is such high quality, and this is what I'm going to be using for my alcohol. I had to share it with you. For my polygel application, I'll be sharing two methods. The tip method, which I'm doing on two of my nails, and later I'll show you the nail forms method. I love sharing as many details with you as possible, so let's have some fun with our polygel. For the tip method, I start by choosing a size. Then I etch the inside of the tip for better adhesion. After that, I apply some gel glue and I give it a flash cure. I'm going to be using the Pink Harmony Polygel shade first. And for application, I'm using a combo of an orange stick and my Kolinsky Polygel brush in the size 16. The orange stick helps me applying the gel, and the brush is great for just perfecting the shape and the apex, and it just gives that nice, smooth, flawless finish. I want to talk about working with the Nail Reserve Polygel. It's super, super easy to work with. It molds perfectly, and if you need to build up more, you can always go back for an additional layer, additional little dollop, if you will. Now, I use 91% isopropyl alcohol as my slip solution, and it works great to keep everything smooth and easy to handle. Just take your time. Perfect the shape as much as you can, and don't stress too much if it's not absolutely perfect right away. Anything that isn't perfect, you can always file down once it's fully cured. I like to shape the polygel the best I can to minimize filing, but remember, it's all about getting the look you want. Take your time and perfect it to your liking. This is like my favorite part. The application, it's just feels like placement when I use the orange stick. And yes, you can completely do the entire process with an orange stick. And then it may look a little wonky, but now going in with the Kolinsky brush, my Kolinsky Polygel brush, I just saturate it up in some alcohol, remove the excess, and then go in and perfect and just smooth everything out. And it does so beautifully. And this formula from Nail Reserve is a really, really easy formula to work with. Once I feel I've gotten my shape where I like it, and remember, we can always file it down if it's not completely perfect. But I go ahead and then I give it a full cure in my big lamp. Next, we're moving on to the nail forms portion of the application methods. I'm quickly just showing you the first shade, Pink Harmony, and how it turned out on my thumb. I also did a little something off camera with the art gels and my pinky nail, but don't worry, I will be showing all of the details as we continue with the rest of the nails. You'll see the cleaning, the filing, the nail art steps. I just had to split up my filming a bit, so bear with me as we go through all of the processes. Let's go ahead and size out our nail forms. This is an important step to make sure that the forms fit your nails perfectly. I'm not just matching up the correct size to my natural nails here. I'm making sure it's a nice fit before moving on to the application of the polygel. I'm squeezing a small amount of the polygel onto the nail form, and I'm using my Kolinsky brush to gently smooth it out, building it up where needed. And it's important not to apply too much to the underside and to make sure that it stays nice and thin. And we want it to look like a natural nail. It's also about getting that perfect shape and structure, so take your time. Remember, us at home doing our nails is for us, and it's therapeutic and it's relaxing and it's a way we pamper ourselves. So take your time, enjoy the process. Once I'm happy with the application, I will carefully press the form onto my nail, and if any product has moved underneath, I'll just, turn my hand over and spread it out before I cure it. I flash cure it. And then I'll be ready to cure fully and move on to the rest of the nails and then our next steps. Now, as you can see, I've kept the application a bit thinner near my natural nail, and that is intentional. I prefer to start with less product and don't end up filing for hours later. The beauty of Polygel is that I can go back and build it up as needed. I'll repeat the process for the next nails and we'll perfect everything as we go. So don't worry, we'll get it all shaped just right. I haven't sped anything up so you can see the process in real time. Enjoy as I take you through the steps for the rest of the nails. I really want you to see how I build and perfect and just work with these Nail Reserve polygels along the way. With the colors Dusk, Drift, and Pink Harmony, I made an attempt at marble design. Yay! And you notice how I use the word attempt? I'm totally okay when things don't turn out exactly as planned, but I still think the nails turned out beautiful. So I am starting by applying Dusk Drift. Oh no. And then I went in with Pink Harmony and I tried that marble effect that didn't turn out the way I personally wanted it to, but it still came out good. Okay. So sorry I'm out of frame, but I'm just applying the nail tip to my finger and then we're gonna, fix the underside and then flash cure it. I went ahead and did a full cure on the nails, and then now I'm going to remove the forms, and I have to say that's pretty satisfying. They just come off really easily. So now I can assess the nails, and since I go pretty thin with the initial application, I use the forms just to create a good base. And then I go in and build in on top for added strength and structure. And after that, I repeat that process. We're going to do another cure, and then we will continue. Don't mind me, just me here trying to attempt to finesse the marble nails. But don't worry, it's all going to come together in the end. And remember, we still have to file, shape, and so hang in there. This is the definition of trust the process. And I'm sorry if you're hearing stuff in the background. I do have a life outside of YouTube. Sorry. I gave the nails a full cure and now I'm using 91% isopropyl alcohol to wipe everything down. I am using a lint-free wipe. Next, I'll grab my dust collector and begin filing. I am using a hand file to shape and really bring everything together on this nail set, and this part is always fun because you get to see it all just come together. I do grab my e-file to perfect the cuticle area and just smooth everything out again. It's all about trusting the process. And this is where everything really, really, really comes together. Once everything is finished with the e-file and the hand file, I am going to grab my buffing block to smooth everything out. Then I use cleaner and a brush to clean everything up really, really nicely, scrub everything, get nice and prepped for the next step in our nail set. So I ended up changing my index finger's design because I felt it didn't quite go with the rest of my set. But I wanted to show you the process because this is the reality of nail art. Sometimes you make changes even when you're almost done, and that's totally okay. I'll first show you the original design I had for my index finger, and then I'll show you the one I decided to go with. But to start, I am applying the gel polish in the shade Playground all over. Next, I go in with both of the art gels and create some random lines and abstract. But honestly, it just wasn't my favorite design, and I wanted to show you what I did before I decided to change it up. And again, sometimes it's all about trial and error until you get it just right, and you'll know when. So I continue with some simple line art using both of the art gels. I'll just alternate. Sometimes I'll use both. I don't know. I didn't really have a plan, but just wanted to let it flow and keep it simple. I will admit I was tempted to do the classic French design in these fun colors, and I will say that with these art gels and their fine brushes, you can totally achieve that look. And I did want to let you know that Nail Reserve has other colors too, so definitely check them out. Again, I'll have everything listed and linked down below, along with my discount code if you're interested in saving a good amount with Nail Reserve. So, I'm just finishing up here my simple lines and creating a bit of art on my nails. A few of them you'll see, and I ended up removing, but in the end, again, it all ended up coming together. So I finally got it together. I got everything together and finished up my line art, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's simple, but it's fun, and I had a great time working with the poly gels and the art gels. And after finishing up the nail art, I did apply top coat to lock in that gorgeous shine and just seal everything in. So now let's indulge in the cuticle oil. first, remember to give it a good shake before you use it, and I absolutely love the smell. It's so light and refreshing. And the dispenser, it's on the top, it's a press dropper, which makes it easy to control the amount of product. And I didn't just stop at my cuticles though. I massaged it all over my hands and it really, really felt amazing. I really enjoy this cuticle oil. It's light, it absorbs, and it just feels great without being heavy and greasy. And here are my finished nails. I had such a great time working with these products and creating this polygel set. The line art was fun, but I couldn't quite decide on what designs to keep. My marble attempt didn't go exactly as planned, but in the end, I'm really, really happy with how it all came together. And that is all thanks to the quality of the Nail Reserve products. Be sure to check out Nail Reserve. Again, I'll have everything listed and linked down below. They have a great range of products. Thank you so much for watching, allowing me to share maybe a little fun, chaotic, indecisive nail art video with you. But again, I'm really happy with how everything turned out. Thank you so much for watching. Please take a moment and give today's video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Stay beautiful, guys. I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.